Corey went to Epcot at park opening and she ran into a few bumps along the way. Be sure to watch all of this video as we see her adventures and learn what to do and what not to do when you get to the park early. Welcome to the Smart Moms Plan Travel channel, where smart tips make travel simple for busy moms. Have you ever tried scheduling the day at Epcot for adult fun, but also include some fun stuff for the kids before the sun even fully rises? Well, that would have been us. Power walking to rope drop so that we can fit in 2 rides before the gates are even fully open. It was pure adrenaline. So trust me, this might sound tiring, but it was beyond worth it. So keep watching because I'm going to give you all the insider tips and tricks and travel agent secrets that is going to bring your Disney vacation to a whole new world of amazing. And we're also going to hear from Corey at the end, so stay tuned. Epcot opens early. And if you're gonna get ahead of the crowds, you've got to actually get there early. We arrived about an hour prior to the opening of the park, and I'm telling you, that little extra hustle was giving us such a big head start on the crowds. If you're staying on property, make sure you get on the first bus or Skyliner of the day to get a jump on the crowds. Epcot differs in that rope drop varies whether you're entering through the front gates, which you would take the buses or the monorail, or the back of World Showcase via the International Gateway, where you would take the Skyliner or walk. Here's my strategy from the front of the park. My first stop is gonna be Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. Oh yeah, I'm going straight for this attraction since the virtual queue is no longer available. And it's quite possibly one of the greatest rides in this park, or I dare to say in all of Disney. So imagine that you're soaring through space with Star-Lord and the crew just singing along to the tunes and having the time of your life. If you're opting to purchase a single multi-pass lightning lane for this ride, then Soarin' or Test Track should be your first ride of the day, with Test Track really being the ideal option. But if you're coming into Epcot through the International Gateway, you're gonna wanna head right for Ratatouille. This ride is quite literally next to the back door, and you can be on and off that ride in no time. And the ride is totally worth doing. It's one of those little hidden gems that people miss out on if they go through the front. Then head straight over to Frozen Ever After, because who wouldn't want to sail through Arendelle with Elsa and Anna? And if you haven't had a chance to do this ride yet, you are in for a treat. It really is just pure Disney magic. By 10 a.m., we'd done those 2 rides, maybe a couple of the smaller rides, grabbed a snack, and we were ready to move on to the next adventure. Here's one of those travel agent pro tips I promised you. Since you're staying at a Disney resort, you get early entry, 30 extra minutes in the park before everyone else. It really doesn't sound like much, but those 30 minutes are game changers. And be sure to book your dining reservations ahead of time. The Garden Grill is a character dining must-do. Mickey, Pluto, and friends, they're gonna stop by your table as you munch on your food, and it's really just the ideal mid-morning pick-me-up, and it's sure to be fun for the entire family. And be sure to book your vacation with one of our Smart Moms travel agents from our sister company, Smart Moms Travel, because we can help you get all these reservations, and the planning services are free. Let's get into Corey's vlog so you can actually see what rope drop at Epcot looks like. I know you're in a hurry, so I'm trying to help you maximize your day without feeling like you're running around like crazy. Make sure to give us a like and subscribe if you're really wanting to level up your Disney game. Become a super subscriber for even more tips and tricks. All right, let's do this.
Good morning and welcome to another video. Today we are rope dropping Epcot from the front of the park and seeing what all we can get done. It is about 7:20 a.m. Epcot opens at 9 o'clock and early entry is at 8:30. So the bus should be here hopefully any minute. 7:40, we made it to Epcot. It looks like we might be the first bus here. I'm not really sure. There's not too many people here. But people do come in from the monorail and the Skyliner as well. So we'll see. I put up a poll and asked if I could even do Remy's from the front of the park. I have never done that before. I don't think it's possible, but everybody on my poll said it was. I'm still debating if I want to test it out. What do you think? I'm sorry.
right? Yes.
All right, Frozen is a delayed open, so we are headed to Remy's, but the amount of people heading this way from World Showcase, I'm nervous. I don't know if this is going to be the right decision, but testing it out for you, so let's see. Okay, so Frozen was down this morning. Test Track is not currently open, so it kind of left me with just Remy's. But if you are in this situation, I would not recommend doing that. I got here very early and I walk very fast. I waited 50 minutes for Remy's. I think that also has to do with Frozen not being open. It might have been a little bit shorter. But either way, I would have done Soarin'. So do that. The thing about rope drop and your Disney trip in general is things are going to change, things are going to be down, and you need to be ready to have a different plan of action. So that's what I did. I would have recommended though going to Soarin' this morning, and I could have gotten all of those rides done already. It's been almost an hour, but Frozen just reopened. It was 30 minutes when I got off of Remy's, so I have a feeling by the time I get there, probably gonna be an hour, but let's go see. Okay, that line was way too long, and I was only there for 2 minutes, but it did not move at all, so I do not want to wait another hour in line. We are gonna head over to the front of the park and do all of those rides. The Grand Fiesta Tour is also closed right now, or else I would do that. But Soarin' is a 25-minute wait, much more my speed. So let's test the time if it's really 25 minutes. Okay, so Soarin' was about a 30-minute wait, and now the other lines are like 15 to 20 minutes, which sounds like it's not that bad, but they should be a walk-on most of the day. So I got some food at Sunshine Seasons, and I'm gonna eat this, and hopefully the lines go down a little bit, and we'll do some more rides. Okay, I am done eating, and the lines are just getting longer now. It is 11 o'clock, so rope drop is far gone at this point. And the lines will get shorter throughout the day, but I don't plan on staying here all day. So this is a what not to do at rope drop video. I will definitely do another one to show you how to do rope drop more effectively. But this is your reminder that things change, have a backup plan, and also watch our videos to see us make the mistakes so you don't have to. We've also learned today that you cannot really rope drop Remy's from the front of the park. So if you are wanting to go to Remy's and you are going to be coming in the front of the park, whether that's by bus, monorail, or car, you probably want to get a Lightning Lane pass for Remy's. And if you get that Lightning Lane multi-pass for Remy's, you can get it for Frozen also, and another ride, maybe Soarin'. And then you can just relax. The other rides, you could do the other rides during rope drop, you can get them all done. So that would probably be the way to go if you're coming in from the front of the park. The back of the park, I have been able to get all of the rides done, but that's another video for another day. The only way you're going to get access into International Gateway in the back of the park is by the Skyliner or one of the Epcot area resorts. So if you want that, I usually like to stay at a Skyliner resort, and if not, do a split stay. So I'm at a Skyliner resort for Hollywood and Epcot, and then a different resort for Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom. Good morning, I'm rope dropping Epcot today as a non-resort guest. I'm a little bit late, it's like 9:05, so not too late, but let's go see what all we can get on. Remy's and Frozen are already a 60+ minute wait, so I am headed to Soarin'.
You're supposed to do teeny tiny.
Hello, yes, Soarin'. My name is Patrick, and I'll be your chief flight attendant today.
Soarin' was a posted 10-minute wait when I got there, and it literally changed over to 30 minutes as soon as I walked up. And it was just about a 30-minute wait, but now we're gonna go on Living with the Land. It's a 5-minute wait, looks like might be less than that. All right, Living with the Land was basically a walk-on. That's a great relaxing boat ride for the whole family to enjoy. And it's a good idea to grab a snack while you're in there as well. I know my kids will not eat around World Showcase, so I usually have to get them food while we're up here towards the front of the park. They have a lot of grab and go options in there, so check it out. Now we're headed to Figment for hopefully another walk-on. So Figment was closer to a 10-minute wait, and when you get out of Figment, there's a bunch of activities for the kids to do, and it's a great place to kind of cool off and relax in there. So that is definitely a great place to hang out. That is it for Rope Drop. If you are a resort guest, I recommend rope dropping Remy's if you're coming in from International Gateway, or Frozen if you're coming in from the front of the park. Guardians of the Galaxy is now going to be open, also not virtual queue, so that could be a good option to rope drop as well. Now that the lines are getting longer, I think I'm going to make my way over to Moana's to go do the walk-through water experience and then work my way around World Showcase. And if you're not staying on property, I still recommend getting here earlier. I got here about 5 minutes after opening, and I think if I was about 15-20 minutes earlier, I could have waited significantly less for Soarin'. So I recommend getting here probably like a half hour before the park opens so that you can get through security, scan into the park, and be ready to get on rides when you are allowed to.